There is a video I'm about to play for you guys. Please help me watch this video till the end. Remove sentiment, remove emotion. Watch this video with open mind. And do not forget to share your thoughts at the comment section. As you are watching this video, please click at the follow button. Always like, share, and comment. Please share this video for me. I beg you. Watch the video.
You know me too well that I respect Reverend Ejike Mbaka, and I have said this severally. But today, I am prepared to make the world understand the gospel truths. If Ejike Mbaka, those who trust Ejike Mbaka, they are doing good, there's no problem. But they should go back and scrutinize these things I am telling you. Ejike Mbaka will be surprised how I get my information. Even you can be surprised how I get my information. Other man, EBUKA will also be shocked how I get this my information. And I'm telling you these things with all sense of humility. Mbaka is not a good person, and I want to prove it to you. I want to prove it to you now. The reading comments. I won't be responding to comments. I will just respond to the questions you put to me. I go my way. Now, there was a certain time, this problem, this problem between these two people. You see that day, did you remember there was a time Peter Obi went to, during the election, when Peter Obi went to Zion Ministries, he did not go to Zion. He went to see EBUKA one-on-one. Did you remember?
He went there.
Now, those of you who works with the MTN, those of Ndenaru with MTN, collect the private line of Evangelist EBUKA and that of Mbaka. Go and print. Do your findings. I am not supposed to expose my source, because some of those things, before you walk into people's privacy, and in with due process. But remember, there are Nigerians in abroad that can tap into even my cause. That is why you must mind what you say on the phone. You must mind what you say on the phone. Now, exactly 26 hours and some minutes later, Peter Obi went to EBUKA's place. A call came in from Emene, direct to the phone of EBUKA.
Evangelist, why would you not in the church but in the office? He met him one-on-one.
His Excellency Governor Peter Obi does not know about this thing I am telling you now, because he must have heard the complaint. I am not the only person privileged to information. This call from Emene, this priest from Emene, was putting it directly to EBUKA that why will you accept somebody that this person cannot be president? On the line, let me open my phone so that as I'm telling you, I'll be picking my point exactly from my source. Ojoya, why will you accept the presence of a man whom I told you that does not mean well for Ndibo? The priest from Enugu, Emene, Reverend Ejike Mbaka. Now, the opposite call, the man replied and said to him, is there any other person qualified,
share the video,
more qualified than he is? Daddy, you were supposed to have invited me and tell me your reason of not supporting him. Okay? The priest did not wait again. No walk against him. This was where the problem started from. Are you listening to me? Now, he insisted that only women accept. Any candidate women accept. No other candidate is supposed to accept as his son. You understand? So, do you think that Peter Obi, whatever it takes to collect this power from the north? I'm not going against you and you are arguing with me. He cut off the call straight. If you study that call history and details, people should stop arguing. Go and verify what I am telling you. Go and verify. Over 16 days, 16 good days, no call came again from this side. No call came again from this side. On the 19th day later, a from this preacher who is in Lagos into this particular phone again, of which this man never picked twice. Time of the call was around 5:11. This should be 11 minutes after 5 in the evening. You did not take the call. It didn't take more than 2 minutes again. He called back again. I believe this should be a kind of calling back his spiritual father. Maybe can resolve war. He didn't take the call again. There was no call across these two both persons. For another 30-something days. There was no call again for another 37 to 38 days again. So let's assume that we are using another phone to communicate, then we have no access to this. But believe you me, you can see that argument from there. Then on the second point I want to make to you is, before now, people in Elodu buy motor from Lagos to MNA. Right now, there is no such vehicles again, loading again to MNA. In Lagos, go and verify this thing I'm telling you. Vehicles, those luxurious buses, they don't load again. I challenge any of you. Before now, I need telecast in a video, video. Long luxurious buses, from Lagos, Abuja, but Lagos is the highest number of attendants. Even this America we are talking about, America was few. Abuja was few, but Lagos held the highest. Now, right now, look at what's going on. If actually they are to be loading to MNA, okay, during adoration, the vehicles that goes out now is no more than 2 or 1, sometimes 1 and. Now, after this whole thing, this man, Mbaka, got angry. Mbaka got angry. Before I move further, those of you who have my account number, should take my account, take my BVN, go to any bank and verify if anybody paid me any bribe anywhere across BVN. I challenge anybody. If anybody pays me any bribe, if any DB has paid me kobo before to speak, if any pastor has given me money before, except one of my birthdays in 2017 when a pastor gave me 50,000 naira and he's in Owerri Emekuku. I can still remember till now. Then my mom, younger brother, who happens to be a pastor, Maxwell, he's in Lagos. Dear, that's another person who has ever given me money close to 500,000 naira before. That bears the name pastor. No other human being. Okay, let me be raw and open here. Zion Ministry was supposed to come to Mbaka local government, my own village and almost my community. Now look at what we saw. Very many people, I can show you evidences. And when they pay millions of naira, then I actually go of which I refunded all. When I saw that the thing did not work. Now look at the politics that came in from India to Sultan, India to white garments. Any boy meaning young youth from my local government is not even supposed to even attend Catholic church again. And I will prove it to you. Do you know what happened? When Zion came to buy over 10,000 plot of land, of which I went here. Different villages were in my local government. Different communities were here. So they went to one place, no BK, Ngobala. They went there to buy. They met one man about Uche Trade Fair. And I went, okay, only Oriental Pillars Hotel. No worry. After hospital, beside this whole hospital junction, the man won Zion Ministries. Now they are Royal Alibo. You understand? So along the line, this Okenze paid for Caterpillar, Agabucha Access Road, Zion Ministries, their lawyers came and all that. After some days, some reverend fathers and their cohorts from Enugu State came to the village and infiltrated the people so that they will not sell this land to this person. Somebody will move jail at the middle of that place. Ebe secure like 6,000 plot already. Although Zion Akubero over that time, but we have agreed they complete their 10,000 plots. You know that they went at the middle of that place, gas over 1,200 plots. Ebuka Obi wepụzi aka ya. Ebuka Obi and his lawyers now withdrew na ha dị azụzi because half go politics dị ya n'ime. When we saw what happened there, we now decided to present another place ebe a na-akpọ Amalantu along Eziama to Eche roads because that road is tiled. So we had meetings, some of our leaders and the federal house member now started pushing that place can get in here. Till today, as I speak to you, and when so many of them who went to Hope, who saw them, Magaba Hope, no how in a prophecy, governor, no Mekula, Kazayan ministers, what did we do to you as a people? Just because they are fighting customer. No problem because they are southeast or Batanan Gopala. My place is developed. My place is not developed. But the advantage in the above, I'm with a table land and 15 minutes every corner on Gopala. Hence there is road. You will access 15 minutes to the airport, to the Imo airport from every autonomous community in Gopala. So that was why they decided to bring Zion there. But today, as I speak to you now, almost some villages, I go that place, Keta 150 to 200,000. Some nonsense youth, 500. Now, Zion ministry, where Batanan Gopala. Now, I begin to ask my people, who are you fighting? So, this is what went on there. And a lot of people know that Zion has decided not to buy land in Ngopala. Ebuka Obi did not say these things I'm telling you on camera, but people knows that we, the indigenous, we know what happened. We refuse to attach the politics on the internet. Will you be in Enugu and be in Ngopala local government? Will you be in these two places? The problem, the final problem of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, you watch at the time, $1 million was announced. I think 1.something billion naira was announced by Ndebi US. Even me speaking to you now, I was not happy because half from the money as a big thing, half of me has almost the entire world. Why is it we are so to church? So, but I controlled my emotion. But let me ask you, the next person around me, Oge Dilia, has anybody ever donated 1 billion naira to Mbaka before? You think Mbaka will be happy? Mbaka who stood against me to be because of Baba. I wish not easy. You wait a number Ebuka Obi, that's not the possible. You wait here, number maybe only a private line. No get hejili, oga amali onyo. Mpoya with the number here. They repeat some things. I believe let all get shocked na ke konya hosi we mana. Did you know that a particular priest went as far as going back? Obuma the possible to get Evangelist Ebuka Obi's private line. I want to shock him in such program, or anybody close to him, or even that his twin brother. I want to give him the shock of his life. Do you know that there was gang up for some people in the Zion ministries by a testimony, and they were traced at watching her back. Equate her for 400,000 naira to come up on the social media to come and say now those testimonies that they were arranging. This one is not what I'm talking about. Ebuka Obi will be shocked how this young man here get to know about this thing. Young one again all they aware. Onugia, that there were people who came to his church on genuine ground. They came and gave testimony and left. They went back to Enugu State. Somebody went on invite na parish house. Go na haga na internet. Go na that testimony no arrange. Na get for 400,000 naira. I challenge Ebuka Obi. I challenge every member of Zion to come out and tell me that this thing Nkuga no obashi na how they have of this thing. The people rejected the money and went back to Ebuka Obi to lay that complaint. And on 5 days, they may have allowed to say Ebuka Obi. So it was when they now called somebody close to Ebuka Obi and now told him that Ebuka Obi heard that thing. Now, somebody, Madogara, made testimony. You understand? Now, Zion Ministries. And as I'm telling you this thing, I challenge the senior workers of Zion Ministry. Those too close to Ebuka Obi, they heard this thing. I know the matter. They feel loyal on their own. But I got to know. You get what I'm saying? Now, how I got to know is this. That within that 5 days, they were struggling to see Ebuka Obi. A priest, You understand? Where see Koko have for 400,000. Nahaga somewhere Gako never could be invite. You understand? So when they were struggling to see Ebukobi, it didn't work. So they thought that I have access to Ebukobi. They now chatted me. You get what happened? So I told them I have no access. I don't know how to direct them. I withdraw. So later, after some days, I now asked them, did they gain access? After 5 days, they say yes, that they have succeeded in passing this information to Ebukobi. I now asked them, did you collect the 400,000 naira from the priest who invited you? They said no, that they did not take the money because they had true testimony. The numbers are here with me. The numbers, the contact of those people who chatted me for that thing is still here with me. Tell you, for your earliest information, I am not supporting Evangelist Ebukobi, but let me tell you critically clear. If Ebukobi is fake, Mbaka is fake. Like father and son. Lanya, that from that day, okay, they should get Ebukobi's phone number. Get his direct private line. Go and print out this thing I'm telling you. Me through that call from Mbaka, call me bastard. That call log or borrow this exactly this thing I've said online. Yeah, I will delete all my pages and get out of internet. Let me tell you one thing, Yeah. You know why I decided to respond to this matter in this way? Otherwise I will just keep quiet. You know my normal way. If you allow Mbaka will think he's right. And it was out of our silentness that touch not by anointed and do my prophet no harm. But the Bible said that by their fruit we shall know them. We all kept quiet because we are respecting one man who is putting on white kaftan. Mbaka gave us prophecy that Buhari is a prayer answered. But many of you cannot go to your village. If you are from Imo State, can you go to your village? Governor Ejike, former Governor Ejike, the governor of Rivers State then. Ask yourself this question. 2-3 months before Emeka Ediohan went out of office, the governor of Rivers State followed the Che, passed in Gobala, and came to Mbise, Abombise, Emeka Ediohan. He went to his house. Yes, a weekend or no till after 7 abale. Ojone Aguya, now we got gang up to remove you in office. Now Uchalogo and Abakari ano around. Once Abakari comes back, if you don't take time, I get wepoge. Of which Wicked Jironi Akoya na camera, Niagua para Emeki Ediohan.
For me, please.
Wicked Riley, although Emeki Ediohan offended him, but he got dragged about Oyi well na Ebema. I don't know if you heard of that matter, Ebema Supreme Court. Now, the governor of Rivers State, you know, say we cannot hide something. Wicked Jironi Akoya na camera. So if that thing was a prophecy that Hope Uzodinma will become governor, Wicked got the prophecy before you. That thing was a pure information, was nothing like prophecy there. Aruchago everything. In fact, a man to one president. Remember, after Mary Odili boy get deliver judgment against Emeka Ediohan. Did you remember? On that morning, the chief judge of the federation stormed the court and took over the matter. Did you remember? Because they suspected that Mary Odili may stick to what is right. This is simple. So where did Mbaka get his prophecy from? The same way was how Mbaka came and said, Obrum Atiku get here. Atiku will win the presidential election. But since he's not here, now Bazaar Ground was where he betrayed his brother. Bazaar Ground. So the same God who punished Cain for killing his brother Abel, the same God is now siding Mbaka for betraying his brother Peter B, who would have been hope of the common man in Federal Republic of Nigeria. The same God who spoke to Mbaka that Buhari was a prayer answered, and yet till now the prayer has not been answered. So Mbaka, your God who told you that Buhari is a prayer answered, until now Nigerians are still praying for hope. Let me respond before I forget something. Anybody who is fighting his brother because of Catholic Church, I want you to underline this point. The Catholic Church in your village has stayed more than 100 years. You don't even know when they started. I want you to go and do these findings. Go to the priest, go to the canon or whatsoever they call them. Tell them to give you the receipt, to just show you the receipt of that land they conquered.
And drop all your opinion at the comment section.
If they present that receipt to you, I will never talk against church again. I will never speak against Catholic Church. In fact, I will go and sew my own sultan and be at the gate as an usher. You know what made many of them fools? The only piece of land in a strategic point in your village, when Catholic Church came, they conquered that place. They took it by force. They even took space more than the palace of your Igwe, and you're telling me you want to go back to your tradition. Do you know that all the lands Catholic Church took over in your own village, they collected it by force? So many of your ancestors and took the land. They sell sheep, Eji Butragi holy water and chaplet, Keji brew your uncle slave, all your black American. Bring your comments, come and defend your Mbaka. That place in Mbaka is a good cause of those villagers named Obo. Because they like conquering people. They want to marginalize everywhere. They will tell you the price they will buy according to prophecy. But you're buying a plot of land 15 million naira. Can you go to America and open a shrine? Can you go to Rome and open a shrine? They won't even sell land for you. You'll be telling them the truth and they will never accept it. Everybody watching me, use your smartphone, bring a calculator. Today is Sunday to Euro. Now, the whole West Africa, Obumbise and Anambra State, catching with Catholic Church. Catching with my Reverend Fathers. And the Owono defend the Reverend Father. So Lanya, all parishes at today Sunday should be going home with 250,000. The Grand Ohio Catholic Church, they did not pay your forefathers, so they did not buy that.